Know that Oklahoma doesn't have what is technically called a hate crime law. Instead, it's called malicious harassment. And despite someone's intention to harm someone for the color of their skin, the punishment on first offense is a year in county jail. I spoke with the Tulsa County District Attorney after a man was sentenced to life with no parole for intentionally killing 2 men just for being white. By now, Carlton Guilford.
Yeah, I did that.
Is well on his way or in state prison.
It's a long story.
For killing 2 men just for being white. One of them, London Hathcock. His mother, Dee Dee Clapp, spoke with us when Guilford found out he'd spend the rest of his life in prison.
That very bright light was turned out by doing nothing except for being a white man sitting in a library at the wrong place at the wrong time.
District Attorney Steve Koonsweiler was there to see Guilford off and hug Hathcock's mother.
He had a whole manifesto that he had been writing all kinds of little notes and derogatory comments about white people.
Interestingly enough, hate crime in Oklahoma isn't quite what you think. It's actually called malicious harassment, according to Justia law. And hate crimes alone in Oklahoma might only get you a year in county. And it's only a misdemeanor.
But how he killed each of those individuals, it was an easy case to prove, but knowing the reason behind it, you'd think, well, dang, I'd like to punish that guy even more.
What obviously got Guilford his life in prison were the murders. He also got the year in county from his plea, but from the outside looking in, Koonsweiler says the malicious harassment should have some more teeth.
I don't think a misdemeanor is going to dissuade them from committing that conduct, but if they realize, wow, I could be going to prison for twice the time.
He tells me the best way to address the issue is at the Capitol.
I often have suggested to our legislators, maybe the better way to approach this is if there is a crime that's been committed and I can prove that race played a role in that commission of that crime, rather than just relegating that off on the sidelines as a misdemeanor, why don't we use that to enhance the punishment on the felony or the bigger crime?
And protect future families like Hathcock's.
And that is sad for society that we have got to look past the color of one's skin and we have got to look past race.
Now, on the second offense for malicious harassment, it actually upgrades to a felony, which could land you 10 years behind bars.